So I noticed that For the King 2 had a free weekend play. For those who don't know, I basically helped to kickstart For the King 1. And you can basically see that basically if you go over here to my review basically of the game. So I never actually really enjoyed too much For the King, but I was very interested in how the game basically played, and it's sort of idea. I'm interested to see what For the King 2 basically has in play for us with its changes and such. Apparently now we have up to 4 players as opposed to 3. And well, we'll just go from there, I guess. So for those who don't know, basically in For the King 1, all the heroes were basically dead and were basically playing as villagers. So that'd be the blacksmith, the trapper, etc., the herbalist. I'm wondering what's going to be changed, if anything, in regards to that for the King 2.
In the golden years of Ferul's history, King Bronna's peaceful rule brought prosperity to Ferul. But alas, as His Majesty's reign neared its end, a dark cloud loomed. Vexor, the king's most trusted sorcerer, turned towards chaos and violence, casting a shadow upon our land. After murdering the king in his sleep and razing the capital, Vexor fled to Horazio, seeking to summon Omus, the god of chaos. In that dire moment, Queen Rosamund emerged, inspiring the kingdom. 3 unlikely heroes confronted Vexor and sacrificed themselves to destroy the portal. After their heroic sacrifice, a new decade of peace and prosperity dawned upon Ferul under Queen Rosamund's wise rule. For many years, the land flourished in tranquility once again. However, over time, Queen Rosamund has become increasingly paranoid, and now seeks to fund a mysterious project by taxing her citizens and enslaving those who cannot afford to pay. The Mad Queen's intentions are unknown, but rumors from afar speak of altered landscapes, mysterious machines, and monsters not seen since the Chaos Wars. Gathering in the shadows, courageous hearts have forged an underground resistance, bravely opposing the Queen's regime. Overpowered by the might of the Queen's Guard, many have fallen, and with that, Ferul's last glimmer of hope is fading swiftly. Who will stop Queen Rosamund?
Alright, interesting. I thought it was a Mad King in the previous one, but I guess it was a Mad Sorcerer, who's basically the apprentice or trusted advisor or whatever. Me wonders if they're rewriting the first game or if it's basically just, for this game basically. Eventually into land of Ferul proved fatal for many would-be heroes. When you are defeated, and you will be defeated, despair not. Though you gain not victory, you will be rich in wisdom, and your next attempt will be better perhaps. So, very real likey. Alright, so welcome to Ferul. From this map, you'll be able to select an available adventure. So, amidst Queen Rosamund's tyrannical rule, whispers grow loudly, speak of a rising movement called the Resistance. The new rebellion dares to challenge Queen Rosamund's rule and strive for a brighter future. So, you can change the difficulty. So find a stranger, start the revolution, or rush the clock. Alright, well, let's just see what this is going to be all about. Alright, so basically in the first game I had 3 characters, this one I guess we'll have 4. And it looks like we're basically back to playing with villagers again with this game as well. There's the blacksmith, the busker, herbalist, hunter. I don't see a trapper, so I wonder if, like, you know, there's any of those here or not. I kind of feel we should have someone a little bit more physical than all these guys here, so... Who to take? Maybe we'll get blacksmith here. Alright, so very tactical. We have to basically, like, you know, power these guys basically up. And all the different stats, by the way, so that's a thing as well. Where's my, like, you know, currency, basically? Points to spend 5, so I only have a few basically to spend. I think we're basically good with what we got here, so... Maybe let's grab those. Ah, okay, so they all have low points. That's good to know. And apparently I can only equip one in basically everyone, so that's worth knowing as well. I can't remember who's basically best with lockpicks and stuff, but, you know... Let's give you lockpicks. We'll find out soon enough, right? You can carry the gold. Let's give you this. We'll give you that. Let's grab those and then we'll get the herbal something. You can take this. I think the herbalist is like her healer, so... Alright, so 2 decades ago, following King Bromer's demise, Queen Rosamond emerged as a symbol of hope, uniting the realms and inspiring a triumphant uprising against the forces of chaos commanded by the sorcerer Vixor. Their victory brought peace to Ferrule. Today she has succumbed to madness, ruling with an iron fist and instilling fear among her subjects, blah blah. The citizens burdened by tyrannical reign whisper a movement no resistance. This growing rebellion aims to challenge Queen Rosamund's oppressive rule and bring about a bright future for Ferrule. Alright, so what's in store? Alright, we haven't seen many adventures in these parts for a spell. Hard to believe, it's been 20 years since the Chaos Wars, ain't it? Why, I almost missed that little scoundrel Vexor. He was right delight next to what we're dealing with these days, having me. I'd take a wee bit of thunder and lightning any time where this, yes I would. In case you haven't heard, all's not well in Ferrule. The good Queen Rosamund has lost her lean mind. Now as simple folk live in terror, we do. What have happened to our once beloved queen? Look, if you want to help, meet me in Pren and I'll tell you all I know. We won't take long, I wager. Keep your peepers on the timer above. If it runs out, we're done for. So yeah, there's like a timer. Welcome to Lands of Ferrule. We'll keep a watchful eye above on the timeline. The timeline shows current round, rising chaos, special events, and passes from day to night. Watch out for impending chaos. You can see upcoming events related to chaos in the timeline. Hover over the chaos icons on the timeline to see more details. There are different effects of chaos, each with different effects. These hearts represent your life pool. When these containers are emptied, each prime member has 1 life remaining. After that, it is over for you and your friends. This is the quest log. It keeps track of the story directives or additional directives you may receive. Select current quests to see details and a hint of where to go. These character portals or HUDs contain important information such as health, armor, resistance, immunity, statuses, and more. Hover these so details to learn more. Alright, so we got ourselves got our snake up here. The scoundrel. Now the idea basically is like, you know, we're basically sort of playing together, but we have to be like close enough in order to like, you know, get the combat. Now that you've done all you can do this turn, you're ready to end your turn. Use delete. You can also turn auto end settings in the settings. Basically going to end your turn. At the beginning of each turn, your characters will skill roll for their movement distance. Pay attention to where you're walking, as some biomes will provide faster or slower movement. So yeah, basically like, you know, tiles and stuff. The number above your character can symbolize how far you can move on a current turn. You can also convert focus to movement points using RMB. There's a pixie here. These red hexes represent the enemy's combat range. This highlight arrow will pull any enemies or allies in the area. Playing your battle wisely. Basically, like you know, we're basically close. We basically pull in our allies, but they don't pull any enemies. So these cute little fake creatures laugh at everything, including havoc and death. Enemies can be encountered by ruined lands, a feral, but they can ambush you as well. Keep your weapons ready at all times. Allies and enemies involved will display above combat and counter actions. Keep a close eye on who you're up against. You'll be able to fight, ambush, or sneak through a combat encounter unless you're being ambushed. Using focus when ambushing or sneaking might be a key to assess the dangerous situations. So, you know, very board gaming and stuff like that, so we can basically fight, ambush, or sneak. Let's fight then. Alright, so yeah, because like, you know, we got basically 3 people in range, we can basically attack them. This is the combat action menu. On the right hand, on the right, all the available actions are for this turn listed. The left describes the current actions targets, the range of damage, and the chance of success. So slash, stab, move, stuff like that. The diamond represents primary actions like attack. When they are used up, the turn is over. The square represents secondary actions. These are typically support actions like heal, move. Spending these wisely will determine victory or failure. Oh, tutorial comment intro 2. Armor is used to block physical attacks. Resistance is used to block magical attacks. Melee and non-ranged attacks can only be done from the front row. Make sure you keep your adventurers with swords and hammers alike at the front and ready. Focus can be used by selecting right mouse button when using ability. If all fails and you're unable to do anything, you might need to skip your turn or flee. Do not be afraid to fight in our day. Health, armor, resistance statuses can be seen in the selected enemy HD. Items that can be used in combat are displayed in your cooldown. These are actions, points, and may turn in favor of battle. The best adventurers are nimble adventurers. Keep a light footing and move to the best positions for your strategy. Moving will use a secondary action allow you to move one tile. I have to say, it's a very involved tutorial. Oh, we got a timeline up here to watch out for. Someone whiffed apparently. You receive a status. Your prior statuses can be seen here. Status effects and immunities will be shown about when active. Patterns can be used to read yourself nasty statuses, but won't help much with curses. Now that I think of, there was a herb that might help with that. So I took a little bit of damage there. In over your head, now might be a good time to run away. To flee, your character will need to be back row. I'm only doing a couple pixels of damage on some of these guys, so I have to watch out for that. Looks like you have a shield, disgrace the guard ability. Anyone standing behind the character will, with guard can't be targeted from melee or range attack. Blah blah. I'm kind of surprised there's so many of these pixies at once, but whatever. There's basically 8 of them. Oh, he dodged. And you're protected, so it didn't hurt you apparently. We might just die here, but that's fine. Let's just see what happens when we, actually lose, right? Lots of whiffing. There's lots of dice rolls for this one, by the way, because it is very board gamey. There goes one pixie. There's a hit. Lots of whiffing again. There was another pixie. There's another hit. Feeling tactical. Information displayed during this combat will be customized. So, stuff like that. You blocked it apparently. Oh, she's protected. Ow. Ouch. Carefully, your prior members sustain significant damage and will need to be treated quickly. Certain abilities and items will provide you and your prior with much needed healing. Blocked it. I wonder if that lasts, like, you know, for a long time or not. Oh, protected still. I might want to use some focus, I think. I haven't been using those yet, but I could. Ouch. Yeah, certainly, like, you know, costs like the box is really good at tanking damage. Basically, I could use my focus or not. I think I still use my focus, not really sure there. Our protection is very annoying, but whatever. There's a whiff. Oh, Herbalist is almost down. Maybe that'll help a little bit. It was that Faye. Oh, there goes the Herbalist. She's down. By the heavens, it appears as though one of your comrades has fallen in combat. Now would be a good time to revive them. Select the revive ability to choose which party might revive. So you can revive allies, that's good to know. There's a stun. She's back. Going after Herbalist again. Well, what stun basically does, because like she's able to still attack there, right? So. More of a Black 60 hit all these things there to get the attack. Ouch. There's a whiff. There's a critical, but I only did 1 HP apparently. dazed. So you can see what this stuff basically does. It's very like odd, the system for reviving, because you can't click on the squares, but whatever. There was the protection. Oh, there goes the blacksmith. Yeah, I keep clicking it wrong, but whatever. Guess he has to go there. I'm kind of surprised I'm winning this, but whatever. There goes the protection. Dodged. Whoop. Didn't immediately kill him there. I play fast forward there. Alright, so currency and Pharaoh, each coin worth its weight in gold. So you can basically take. We got hack shoes, resistance, experience multiplier, critical chance, but you know, less luck, and curse immunity. A rare item, keep this close to you as you don't come across these items often. Nice find. Let's give that to you, maybe. Should probably be equipping this, but whatever. I should make sure they all equip with their stuff, by the way. Now, I wonder if like their health carries over to like the next fight, or you know, if it's reset. All right, it looks like they are still injured, so I have to watch out for that. There we go, put that on him. Oh, she failed to get her full roll, but that's fine. Apparently you have to eye to sort of like, you know... Could give us a minstrel, why not? You can take that. So you equip on like other turns. Good to know. Oh yeah, herbalist finds herbs by the way, because you know it's a herbalist. And my guy here moved very, very slowly apparently. Your adventure will save automatically at the end of each turn, and after each room in a dungeon. You can also save manually via the game menu as long as you're not in combat. Blah blah. heading down here, right? So pickpocket over here, apparently. And let's get you over here. Your first sanctum. These wondrous moments hold sacred powers that will keep an adventurer alive even after her last breath. You will also receive stat boosts depending on which sanctum you find. So you get max XP and HP regeneration. Might want to give this to the herbalist. Alright, I beg you, help me heal this world. The herbalist has gained max HP and 2 HP regen. And she can keep moving, by the way, so let's get over here. You are moving so damn slow, but whatever. Stuff's moving around, by the way. Pipesmith. You think something must be on fire until a pipe smoking merchant steps smiling out of a cloud of smoke. Any savage traveler knows the herbs can save their life, but not all know a quality pipe can unlock additional potency. Market. So basically there's a market here, you can basically buy stuff. So here's like pipes. So let's just buy this maybe. There's a pet shop here. Your hand stands on end, a scent wafting your nose. Soon you're surrounded by pint-sized critters of all different kinds. So there's a pet shop here. So, different stuff here. There's a market here, kibble. Oh yeah, she inspires by the minstrel. That's her special ability. Make our way down here to Pran. Whoop, I just got blocked. That thing's already been claimed, so you can't claim multiples. I could try and sneak. Be nice if you could see how many are basically fighting. Oh, it's just one, so that's doable. some damage to it. You got encouraged and killed it. That's what I was sort of expecting for a fight, by the way, early on, but whatever. You can take the gold. Oh, I got ambushed. Non-ritual encounters. Looks like you've been trapped. Some enemies and encounters will not let you leave until you rise up to the challenge. Good luck, adventure. So you have to defend. I don't have any friends around, unfortunately. Yeah, you can flee, so why not? Does that take off your turn, unfortunately? So she's stuck back there for a moment. Let's fight him. Get a little more battles going on here. Just one guy. A little damage there. There goes the Goblin. It's probably better for gold to be on one person so you can buy stuff, but whatever. Let's get over here. Whoop, this got in the way. Now it's gonna pull in these guys here, right? So let's try to ambush it. Failure. So you have to fight all three of them at once. Oh, the snake dodged. Got the spider hit there. When a party is entangled, they are unable to move or attack with a melee weapon. Some items or abilities will get, sticky situations. That's what that's all about. Just taunt them. Make them come after the blacksmith. You get to skip a turn. Unfortunately, cured the entangled, but oh well. Hit the snake. And out they go. There's some more gold. So complete. Praise to sleeping gods, there you are. All the sneak around is tough on my heart. Under orders of Queen Rosamond, the Queen's Guard has been arresting any who run afoul of her. Most aren't seen again. A young lass by the name of Grizel has been captured and is being held at the guardhouse. She's a good girl and has become something of a hero to resistance. The poor thing is scheduled for execution. If you're to stand a chance of stopping this tyranny, you must free her. We'll need to raid the guardhouse. Our best bet is to cause ruckus in town, forcing the Queen's Guard to react. They'll be running around and leave the guardhouse unguarded. An old-fashioned brawl at the local tavern always gets the guards' attention. Almost knows I've seen my share of those. Cause commotion at the tavern in the autumn forest. Oh, and I happen to know the guards are expecting a supply ship at the Tinder Pier today. They'd be sure mad to see that ship in flames. So you got, like, quests. Welcome to your first town. Town markets are offer a wide variety of goods and services to better prepare you for adventures ahead. You'll be able to purchase and sell items here. In need of healing, town services have recovered, healers for health, meditation for focus, and priests to remove curses. Any return at aim will replenish both health and focus. So, blah blah. There's like mercenaries. So there's a market here. So you do need to use like the inn and stuff like that, so that's something to keep in mind. There's the quest board. Where's the autumn forest? And there's like mercenaries you can get. There's the gunner merc. There's a pier. There's a tavern. Is that where the quests are going? Ashhaven? No, it's on. Oh, there we go. Deliver a love letter to Ashhaven on Forest, basically. So, I assume we see the air quests basically running around here, but whatever. Guess let's pick up one just for showing it off. So there's a pirate gunner right there. There's my blacksmith. I wish you could tap the, I to basically do stuff, but whatever. I gotta give you some gold. I didn't mean to give you that much gold. There we go. Poor rolls. You can use focus to sort of move on the map here, I think, but not really worth it just yet. Alright, there we go. I stay at the inn. The herbals over here. These guys are a little bit in the way at this point. Yeah, let's try this. So in the counter, operator earns some shiny loot, find a friend, or gain additional bonuses. So thick rows of core and 8 feet tall walls in this pure maze. Depending on roll or choose your focus or bolster roll, you expect outcomes to be seen here. So basically like get, you know, treasure, gain item, lose movement, skip a turn, skip 2 turns. So yeah, you know, that's pretty good. Spend on focus and we lost 2 movement. That sucks. Oh well. I think it's disappeared, so Mitchell can get by at least now. The trick's there apparently. Now that there's like a lot of stuff that can also like improve your ability to sort of like do stuff in this game as well. Allies or enemies within support range will be displayed as range icon. Oh, everyone's in range, so 4-way battle. We're just gonna sneak though. Let's get here. And of course, you know, it still pops up. I don't suppose you have an umbrella. Keep an eye on the weather. It will have impact when traveling or fighting the lands of Ferrule. So there's weather and stuff like that in this game. Good to know. Let's just get here. You gain HP, I think, if you wait, by the way, but whatever. I don't like the fact that it's going to path through stuff like that, but whatever. Technically, it can path around, so it's fine. So bad weather and our stuff. Let's get here. So you basically find basically hold it. Okay, that's what I need to do. Do you have money on you? Only a little bit. Maybe I want to get her over here. So she's in range of this guy. Alright, start a fight with all the commands in the area. So, you know, a couple pirates, a couple seagulls. Nope, seagull dodged. So, you know, mystical abilities. Not sure what that basically did for it, but whatever. The seagull. Ouch, the seagull's hurt. And apparently this guy's got a, you know, very powerful attack. Minstrel's down. Seagull's down. Whoop, I whiffed. Ouch. Damage this guy. That's the thing I heard curse by the way. It basically lets you get, dice rolls. Pirate's going down quickly. Ow. More damage to this guy. You got dazed. This guy whiffed. I whiffed. Dodge. This guy hits hard, so let's go for a seagull. Ow. He's almost down. Down here goes him. Just the gunner. The Sanctum of Light was destroyed. Oh well. Here comes the gunner's death. And there we go. And I level up. So X marks the spot. So you guys saw the treasure map. So you can get tender pouches to get your camps and stuff. There's for gold, by the way, for winning it. There's the Sanctum of Life. By the way, because these guys leveled up, they got their HP back. I wonder how close these guys are leveling up. Does it list where their experience basically is anywhere? Oh, right there. So missiles are very low. Steel hand's doing okay. You have to wait till their turn to use it. So Shodosley saw some mercy. Jeremy and his friends haven't paid their tab in years. I assume this guy's gonna go down again, but whatever. Hey, you! Your face looks like a beastman's arse. Ha, good one, right, boys? Wanks, NRAL. Oh lord, please hurt him badly. Oh, he's got some friends. Or if she has to be close in order to get the buffs off. Whoops, I did it to the boss instead of someone else. Down he goes. And yeah, let's keep on doing that. Oh, there goes the minstrel. Get their attention. There goes the parrot. A little bit of damage to him. Ouch, critical. There's a whiff. Did he get knocked back? Yep, he did, so move you forward. He dodged. There's a critical. Oh, failed my talent. Slowly taking him down. Oh, there he goes. That was a nice big hit. Down he goes. And there we go, we win. Watch out, this weapon looks breakable. It may not have the best quality, but looks like it can pack a punch. So, you know, broken bottle. It's breakable. There's a stool. That's what they're knocking me around with, I guess. I think the blacksmith can use that. Aha, it looks like you found the first portal scroll. Portal scrolls and teleport scrolls are great ways to get your party around for rule. Teleport scrolls will teleport a single party member, while portal scrolls are a bit more powerful and will open up a portal the entire party can travel through while it's open. So, you know, useful stuff. A large bag overflowing with wealth of gold. Equip that. Equip that. I feel like this is basically enough to sort of show off the mechanics of the game a little bit. So apparently, like, you know, we lost the gold, basically, so... Lost the gold, but, you know, tower wanted it back. But yeah, I feel like it's enough to basically sort of show off, like, you know, the idea of, like, the game. There's, like, you know, also the chaos being and stuff like that, but... That was basically 4 the King 2. I played a little bit of 4 King 1, but, you know... It honestly wasn't really my jam, my type of, like, gameplay. It's more like a board game type of thing, but whatever. Worth showing off, so hope you guys enjoy it and take care.